With the start of training camp coming up next week, I figured that this would be the perfect time to take a look at every player on the San Francisco 49ers roster and how they fit with the team heading into training camp. Today, we take a look at the linebackers. Fred Warner. San Francisco made Warner the highest paid linebacker in the NFL with a new 5-year, $95 million contract that he signed on Wednesday. Warner's ability to make plays for the 49ers on a consistent basis was finally rewarded by the NFL in 2020 as a middle linebacker was named first team All-Pro for the first time. What's noteworthy in that accomplishment is that Warner's performance this past season was pretty much the same as what it was during the first 2 seasons that he was with the 49ers, and he's done that with an ever-changing supporting cast. In 2018 as an unheralded rookie, then in 2019 as the team made its run to the Super Bowl. All of the attention went to Nick Bosa and Richard Sherman. Through it all, Warner has been a steadying force in the middle of the 49ers defense. Athletic enough to cover wide receivers and tough enough to stop running back in the hole, Warner is finally being given the praise that he's deserved. Dre Greenlaw. Like Warner, Greenlaw has been a consistent force in the middle of the 49ers defense. The 2019 5th-round draft pick moved into the starting role on a regular basis beginning at Week 8 of his rookie season and hasn't looked back. Despite missing some time and playing fewer snaps in 2020, Greenlaw would still finish with nearly the same number of tackles and 4 more tackles for loss during his sophomore campaign. Look for that to improve here in 2021. Azeez Al-Shaair. Al-Shaair signed as an undrafted free agent in 2019, and he saw his role with the 49ers grow in 2020. An unheralded member of the 49ers linebacking corps, Al-Shaair was consistent throughout the year. Playing over 300 snaps, he would nearly double his total number of tackles from his rookie season and haul in his first career interception in Week 4 against Philadelphia. Demetrius Flannigan-Fowles. Flannigan-Fowles played safety in college and made the move to middle linebacker after signing as an undrafted free agent with the 49ers in 2019. He spent all of that first season on the practice squad before making the active roster last season. In total, Flannigan-Fowles played in 11 games, finishing with 9 tackles, making his first career start in Week 17 in place of Dre Greenlaw. James Burgess. Burgess originally signed with the Miami Dolphins as an undrafted free agent in 2016. The following season, he would join the Cleveland Browns, where he would make his debut and spend the next 2 seasons. Burgess would then bounce to the New York Jets for the 2019 season before landing with Green Bay last year. Over the course of his 4-year career, Burgess has played in 31 games, including 21 starts, and has tallied 166 tackles, most of which came during the 2017 and 2019 seasons. He joined the 49ers this season during free agency. Next up is Justin Hilliard. The former Ohio State linebacker signed with the 49ers as an undrafted free agent following this year's draft. Hilliard faced a number of injuries during his time as a Buckeye, and this undoubtedly played a role in him going undrafted. Hilliard is a prototypical linebacker whose best position will likely be the Sam position spot. This, along with his ability to play special teams, could help him make the final roster. San Francisco is a bit thin at that position and is looking to upgrade its special teams play as well, which saw a drop off last season. As for the 2021 outlook, we already know that in Fred Warner and Dre Greenlaw, San Francisco has 2 of the 3 starting linebacker positions all wrapped up. The question will be who fills the 3rd spot, and will the team keep 1 or 2 additional linebackers on the active roster? Azeez Al-Shaair returns as well, but will need to hold off the likes of Flannigan-Fowles, Burgess, and Hilliard to retain that spot. Another name to keep an eye on here is going to be Talanoa Hufanga. Yes, Hufanga is technically a safety, but he's shown the ability to play up at the line of scrimmage during his time at USC. And as well, the 49ers have shown a propensity to utilize a safety down in the box to replace their 3rd linebacker, depending on the matchups that they're facing.